This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. In the last episode, we explored around the rest of the town, getting prepared for the mercenary invasion, because the mercenaries aren't that bright in game mechanics-wise. We have to get prepared for it, because it's supposed to be, a tough encounter type of thing. But we ran around, got people to join us, doing little quests, and then we talked to a guy about those sensors we found out about earlier. But now that we know what we know about the mercenaries, Zarin had a good point of spying on them, so we decided to give him back the sensors and take the original amount of credits. We just wanted to put him out on it. But now after we did, Kreia has given us the stink eye for some reason. She's like, just said, "What do you think you've accomplished?" And, well, I'm going to play dumb. What do you mean?
If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it.
And actually, in the sequel, when I'll play that one of these days, maybe after, in terms of line, but Jade Empire has a similar idea behind it, the closed fist or the open palm. The whole idea is closed fist doesn't necessarily mean evil, just means you try to force people to resolve situations either through force or through their own strength, thus making them stronger, and hopefully they'll take care of themselves in the future. Well, open palm is, you're kind, courteous, help people in all their needs, but there is a slim option that they'll always rely on help and never try to help themselves. Kreia is basically bringing in the same discussion here. But we're playing a game that has light side, dark side points. I got light side points. Clearly, it's the right option. That's the problem with having a system that clearly gives you an obvious reward for good or bad in this game. But let's see. If you were in need, Kreia, do that. What I could to help you, or acting as a small kindness only. Is it wrong to help others in need? Perhaps you're right. I'll consider this. I don't want to hear. Let's go. Is it wrong to help others in need?
If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
For some reason, the game's kind of skipping some of the dialogue during the emulation. Oh, let's see. Perhaps you're right. I'll consider this. I want to hear that. If it meant your life, there's nothing I would not do for you or any of my allies.
The Mandalorian Wars prove such things. In only one Jedi did I see valor.
Then your allies are your weakness, and if they die, you die with them. And because of that, where once the Sith had but one target, now there are many, and you frustrate my attempts to protect you.
So I gotta keep myself isolated and not have loyal allies and all this other stuff? Or I shouldn't have allies that I'm willing to protect because it's another target for the Sith. Gotcha. So I need to be old and prudish too, huh? I don't want to hear, perhaps you're right. I'll consider this.
That is all I ask.
And we lose influence with Kreia, but gain some with BioWare if he's in your group. I haven't done every variation on it. Some missions are different, but this one is, if I remember correctly, if you have Atton Rand in your group, he makes a comment, but I think only if Kreia isn't there does he make a comment. And it's a bit easier to get, if you're nice, like little, what's the word? If you're light side-ish, that's the word I'm going to use. You gain influence with him, even though he questions you, basically helping everyone. Because the whole point of us is to try and be low-key so the Sith don't find us easily. Atton may say something to Kreia, because I think Kreia has priority when it comes to conversations that tick off in whatever they use, algorithm or whatever they use. But unfortunately, as much as I've played this game, although I've played the first game a lot more than this one, I'll admit, I still haven't figured out all the various cues and stuff that from playing. I mean, I could probably go online and probably find someone who's found every single influence on all the characters, but I want to play through a normal experience without like looking every single thing up. The only thing I'd look up would be certain things that I want to like that I missed for purposes of just completion. Don't need to talk to the mercenaries. They won't do anything. You can't get them to join the militia and all that fun stuff. So we're going to go to the salvagers. And as far as I know, you can only get one person to join your team, so we'll or join the thing, and that's Mr. Guy we sold the or the guy that
Back
sold
again,
the
huh?
box to us.
I don't know what more I can say to you. But it's nice to see you again, regardless.
Don't you have the credits to leave the planet? Well, either way, would you be interested in joining the Khoonda militia?
I hadn't even thought of that. I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who'll actually watch your back. Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Khoonda and sign up. Thanks for the idea.
Hey, you may die because of me asking you, but cool. You'll get it. If you do die, you'll deserve it for selling me for 1,000 thing or whatever. I don't think she does anything.
Next time you should ask for a
The traveler has
let's see.
returned. I hope the Dantooine is providing suitable distraction and entertainment for you.
We can
So, what should we talk about?
ask this guy to join, but he's not going to.
I have no real desire to put myself in harm's way for Dantooine. They haven't exactly made the salvager's stay here pleasant.
I don't think there's any way to get him to join you. I think it's just, one of the many reactions you can get for asking everyone if they can join. Kind of like the same with that Ithorian dude.
You still lurking around here? Just go back to Khoonda. You're not gonna find any Jedi artifacts here. Except the ones I'm selling.
And as far as I know, she can't join too. I don't know if she joins, like, if you give her the deeds that those guys, the dead salvagers dropped. But I don't think so. But I wouldn't call that 100%. Maybe something I'll check later. But for now, we'll ask her, and we know the answer.
You aren't serious, are you? I'll assume it's a joke, because you don't look that dumb. No, I won't join any flaming militia.
I mean, her description of the militia makes me think that even if you give her the deed and do her quest and get the rewards from her, that she wouldn't be more pleasant towards you on that. So I think that's it for any extra characters or things we can do, I believe. So now we can go. So we could either talk to the mercenaries to start the mission from their side, or we can start the mission from the other side. Either way will work. Because I mean, if you do if you do it from the mercenary side, obviously you'll be fighting the other side. I don't know if you can just choose to like leave them be and do nothing. I think you just wait for the results and see what happens, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been forever since I played these games, and I only play them like once a week now, that type of thing, for recording purposes. So there wasn't anything on this side of the map, I don't think. I think this is a pretty open area back here, if I remember correctly. Because I think we're after we do the mercenary or the battle for Khoonda or whatever you want to call it. I think we're done with Dantooine. We can go on to the next planet. We should finish it today, I think, within the 30-minute mark. Yeah, I probably dragged my feet more than I probably should have, but this game has a lot of stuff to do and a lot of conversations. They take up a lot of time, and I love it. That's why I love these old school RPGs. I know it's not something for everyone, and I completely understand if certain people just don't get into that because, because a lot of people, at least younger than me, have grown up in the age of instant gratification. We need it now. And even I think my attention span has been reduced slightly over the years, because I used to be a pretty patient kid and all this other stuff, but I'll admit even I can't or even I have to be doing something nowadays. Like I can't just sit and laze for a bit or do one thing. Now I have to I would say multitask, but I don't think multitasking is an actual thing, because if it is, I think they did a study about that's like it's not multitasking. It's like placing certain strengths in an area while keeping a loose thought on the other thing, but it's never truly multitasking, because you're never focused on two things at once. We don't have the brain power attention span to do that. Okay, I think we could just I'm just gonna start the mission from the from their side. So alright, before we do that, let me level up Kreia really quick, and let's see. Oh wait, no, I don't. We use awareness more than repair. So, let's see what powers we want to give her. Ooh, contention, Makashi. Yeah, it's Makashi. I don't think it shows on the list here, so I had to. All right, what do we got? We can. Drain force is not as good important right now because we haven't really run across a lot of Sith. Force whirlwind would also be really good. See, battle meditation would be good too. We just have one power to use, so. Oh, force armor would be really good as well. I think we'll do that. All right, and Krea's back to neutral. I should get high influence with people just so I can affect them, but the problem is if I do it with Kreia, she actually does gain light or dark side points with influence, but if I give her more light points, that means all the neutral or bad abilities that I've been giving her will take up more force points and something. So it's kind of a weird for me to just what's the word? It's kind of weird for me to purposely lose influence with Kreia, just to just to keep her somewhat neutral for the most part. Yeah, true. If I get light side, it costs less to heal me and stuff like that. But so it's a toss up there. So whoa, hold on. All right. Oh right, I forgot to. I was gonna switch. I think for the fight, I'm gonna use Disciple here, just because he's a soldier and he's until I get my advanced class, I'm not gonna mess with that. All right. I don't think we can talk to Master
You
Farouk
heard what
about
the
anything.
administrator said. We'll have time to.
Shoot, done with that. Anything we can get from you? Check out Khoonda's defenses. I think we were asked for that. All right, let's talk to Zarin.
About you, the mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
Yeah, we know that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we've done everything. Well, okay, I haven't done everything. Oh, can we finally get the get the thing for clearing out the cave?
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
Okay, so we got the credit for that. I guess we can tell them what we've done. I've done some things around Khoonda to help with its defenses.
It's good to hear. Fill me in on the details when you're ready to finalize our battle plans.
But anyway, the only thing yeah, we should ask for money, but I won't do that. Maybe they'll give me a reward afterwards. Oh yeah, the only other thing I haven't done is set up mines. But I think we should be fine with everything else we did. But yeah, mines would reduce the damage the mercenaries do. Well, actually, I mean, I don't think I technically need to. Let me see how many mines I've got. Oh, I guess it wouldn't really let me set them down here, and I don't have Bayo. I had to quit BioWare. We're fine. I think they'll suffer enough loss. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we'll just start. That's fine.
The mercenaries aren't quick to move.
I'd rather save my mines to sell later for extra cash. So, okay, let's finalize the battle plans.
Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
Yeah, we're good. Like I said, if you need to change your mind or set the mines, you're good, but I'm good. I'm certain I've done all I can.
Alright, and we got a lot to do.
Yeah, I could have set a bunch of mines to help out with that, but I think I think with all the help we've got, we'll be fine. If we lose people, whatever, they're only NPCs. No. They had one character arc and they're done for, which means there's a chance to kill them when their character arc's over. Unless you want to be like Games of Thrones and then just kill people when you think that there should be more to them. No, I really like those books, but it was definitely a shock the first time. Won't spoil anything if you haven't read those or watched the show or whatever, but characters you like tend to die. Let's just say that.
Since you are here to bolster Khoonda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Probably take them all out by yourself, being a Jedi. Yeesh.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
Go on, what's the plan? There isn't anything else that can rally... There isn't anyone else that can rally the settlers?
It's not that the settlers aren't good people. Many folk just don't have the fighting mentality. They'd rather just make people happy and get along. But there isn't any getting along with Ascol. He's out for blood and taking the place over. So we gotta protect the administrator. Khoonda can go on without me, but not without her. The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Khoonda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now, we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Man, I wish the emulation wouldn't skip lines like that. My disc is perfectly clean. It's the emulation. Have you talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
Yeah, man, not much of an inspiring man. Think they could use some encouragement? Maybe I could speak to them. Do I have any time? Anything else? Let's see. Maybe I could use some encouragement.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
Speak well, you mean? My persuade isn't the highest thing can be, obviously, because I'm like level 3 still, or 6 or whatever. So, but I have the +3 helmet on. So, remind them their friends and family are counting them. Warn them not to get killed. Tell them they're doomed. Oh yeah, I guess you could influence them. Like tell the mercenaries whatever that you'll help, and then demoralize them. No, remind them their friends and family are counting on them. What we're about to do is dangerous, but important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything we're taking from you, and we have to give it our all too. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other one up. We can win this if we work as a team. Wow, weird to give a speech to a character that technically doesn't have a voice to them. You know, silent protagonist to the point. Apparently it inspired a couple of them.
Much better with words than me. I think it'll really help.
I don't think
Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
If you persuade them, that improves their stats slightly. Well, I didn't do a very good job, apparently. Most of the defenders died. Well, it's up to us to keep the administrator alive, I guess. I guess we could only... I bet if we... I don't think there's an extra scene if you put mines up, I don't think. So... Although that scene could be the same either way, but I don't know. I feel like almost all of them dying meant that that most of the men I tried to inspire healed and got robots out to fight didn't do a whole lot. Well, they did more than doing nothing, obviously, but... Alright, well, let's see what the game has got for us as we prepare for Oscool or whatever. Hopefully we can fight him off. Although with a level 12 Disciple, I think we're fine. Oh, there's our robots.
I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
I'm surprised you're not pissed off with the fact I told you I would help you and then ran off to help them anyway. Would that work? You can still back away. I won't let you kill her. Why do you want me dead? Give me a reason to get out of your way. She means nothing to me. Go ahead and kill her. Yeah. Just go ahead and do it. Yeah, he's probably got too strong a will, but let's do it anyway. You don't want to fight. Throw down your weapons.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate.
Well, I tried anyway. Why do you want her dead?
She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that.
She doesn't act like the dog she is. Give me a reason to... Give me a reason to get out of your way.
We could kill you, but I think you'd slaughter at least 4 of my men. Recruitment fees are 250 credits per man. So 1,000 credits for us to avoid the hassle of replacing those men. Do we have a deal?
I like the fact that this game always gives you a chance to change your mind or swap the situation around. I'm surprised the other guy isn't like, what are you doing, you know? 1,000 credit worse for uniforming men, that's an insult. How much is your life? You'll die first. Not enough for a reason. 4 of your men, that's an insult.
You look capable for a Jedi. Fine. A full squad of 8 then. 2,000 credits.
That seems rather low for some reason. You'll have to do better. I've been known to kill 5 times. Are we just going to keep convincing him until we're like, nah, we'll just kill you?
That was my final offer, Jedi. Let's see the value of your boasts. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Alright, let's see. Who we got here? Is it just us? Oh, well, there's like random mercenaries in other spots of the room. Holy crap. Wait, Dupik? Oh, that's right. Oh, nice. Move. Well, luckily we have, those bots are on our side, right? I think they are. Better go. Okay, so we want to alt-tech him. And then... Oops. Nope. Hold on. Oh, I'm by myself. Okay. I don't know what my other companions are doing. Are they even here? Okay, well then I'll stop you because apparently... Hey, there's that one dude, apparently. Look at the action from behind me as I let everyone fight each other. I am such a low level, I'm not doing any damage. Oh yeah, Cray ain't here to beef me up, I guess. This is the problem with keeping myself at such a low level. The excitement is bearable, folks. The action, surprise, suspense of me fighting one dude very badly because I haven't leveled up properly. You see the Jedi just like, what are you doing, Exile? What? Try to fight, Jesus. Looks like they're doing pretty good because I'm already... Those are mercenaries, right? Nope. Okay. No, I guess it's just... Okay. Okay. Let's see. You guys are all... Okay, you guys are all just regular. Huh, looks like Jedi dude's been taking everyone out by himself. Good thing. Oh, there is. Okay, there is. Let's see. There's Dylan. We convinced her to join. There's Duran. A random mercenary joined us, apparently. There's a Care. Did anyone else die that I'm not aware of? Let's see. I'm just trying to see who else is... Oh, okay. Oh, there's Baron. And I don't know who that is there. I don't know if that was a name dude or not. Let's see. Oh, and he killed him, so... Oh, no, he's almost dead. And the action and the music kind of cut out. There's Sulu again. Let me help with you. There we go. I guess all the droids got destroyed because they're not there anymore.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat.
Where's my team, though? They're just gone. They're not even here. Anyway, the Jedi was just one Jedi, actually. I'm considered an outcast by the Jedi. I'm happy to help. Keep your thanks. Where's my reward for helping you? The Jedi, it was just one Jedi, actually. I am considered an outcast by other Jedi.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
Well, I'm not triggered that easily. I'm just making a point, lady. Keep your thanks for my reward. I am happy to help.
We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
Take the 4,000 credits, I will do. If it weren't for me, you'd be missing your head, dear administrator. Please accrue credits and use them to rebuild Khoonda. Keep your money used to build a statue of me in honor of my heroism. Ah, the more selfish good guy. we're playing super light, so yeah, that 4,000 credits would be super awesome. And if you did that as your character, it's perfectly fine because But I like role playing, so please keep the credits and use them to rebuild Khoonda.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now,
Don't
if
worry, I
you'll
can.
excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
And don't worry, if you, like I said, I can beat this game without having a ton of money. It's not
Khoonda
that hard.
is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Yeah, you misjudged me, you old fart. Anyway, okay, let's ask him some, oof, alright. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
You don't mean that, do you, Mr. Asner? I mean, Rook? Well, where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
For my torture or force persuade or something like that? I guess that makes sense. But how could you contact each other?
We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from.
That seems
but even
grossly
as our
ineffective.
numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
Well, if some of them can use the Force to become invisible, why would they? And what then?
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die.
This is weird to listen to without the music, because the music glitched during the fight scene earlier, which was so awesomely epic. Because
you have more questions for me?
You saw it happening behind the scene. What happened to the Jedi?
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Who knew that the Sith could use guerrilla tactics, or that would be a thing in the Jedi or Star Wars universe? Why'd you come to Dantooine?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds, places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
But they're Sith. You mean like specifics and all that. Okay. But if you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Miraluka world of KOTOR taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on KOTOR when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after KOTOR that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
Huh, a planet called KOTOR that leaves an echo in the Force. Weird, and things just died there. Huh. Weird. I wonder what that means. Well, anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, I think this is the first time we ever hear the Miraluka, or whatever they are. I don't think they were in any books or lore before this, at least as far as I know. But they're basically a race of humanoids that don't have eyes when they're born, but they have the same human features. And apparently, at least according to the lore of Old Republic anyway, they're most of them are extremely force sensitive because I guess their lack of eyesight or whatever. But why'd you come to Dantooine?
Great.
Oh right, never mind. I asked over that. Okay, talk to you about something else. But well, we've saved Khoonda from the mercenaries quite easily because of all the allies, and we had an old Jedi that helped us out. I wonder if he pops up during the end of the conversation, or if you have to specifically stall him to get him to arrive. I mean, it's interesting to know about that. But we'll ask Master Varuk more about why he's here and our next steps into perhaps bringing all the Jedi together to stop the Sith. So find out next time in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.